Hello guys, I welcome you all once again to Iksoft Original. I am the CEO of Iksoft Developers. What we do is we develop softwares, we develop Android applications, we develop websites, we develop anything concerning programming, we do that. And we are about to release a latest software which is called Iksoft Easy Design Maker, which is our version 2.0. And this Iksoft Easy Design Maker software allows you to create a unique design, especially templates, working on templates, especially trying to design a flyer, banner, business card, complimentary cards, funeral posters, wedding cards, and a lot of stuffs. This software will help you to develop it with no hassle, with no further ado. So, without wasting much time, let's take a look at how the software looks like. So quickly, this is how the software looks like. This is the loading screen, so wait for it. Alright, so this is how the software looks like when it first loads. You can see that it has a lot of templates. It has a lot of templates out here. And it is very amazing. You can work along with each and individual templates and it will work very nicely. You can select any of them. You can choose business cards to see only business cards. You can choose banner designs to see only banner designs. You can then choose poster designs, and that will also show you poster designs for you to choose any template from each of them. Alright, so let's start with all designs, and we can choose any template our heart desires. But for the first time, I will show you how it works. You can create an empty project by clicking this, and that will give you an empty source of project. You can add text from here, move it around wherever you want to move it to. You can right click and then go to edit. You can edit the text from here, and it is going to work perfectly fine. You can extend, scale, move around. You can change the color of the fonts or the color of the text to any color your heart desires. You can also change the color of the back color of the text to any color your heart desires. So it works perfectly fine. As you can see here, it works perfectly fine. You can create as many as you can, as many tests as you can, and you can edit them anyhow you wish to do that. Now let's see another feature from here. You can align the text to the beginning. You can align it to the ending. You can center it, and it is very fantastic. You can change the font of the text to any font your heart desires. I can change it to 36, and that will definitely work perfectly fine for me. So that is how the text works. You can delete the text, you can delete the text, you can delete the text, of course. You can right click. Also, let me give you another tip. You can click here to create a text, and that one also will definitely work. You can right click and then create a new panel, and that panel also you can move around. You can scale the panel. You can do a lot of stuff with this panel. Now let's see some cool features of this panel. For this panel, you can see that it will navigate you to shapes and images. You can select solid color. So the solid color you will be choosing, that will be the color. After choosing the color, just click here and it will definitely take effect on your panel, and that is very beautiful. And also you can choose gradients, and on the gradient section you can choose where to gradient. you can see that it is being adding the ingredients section, and that is very beautiful. You can work along with any stuff you wish your heart desires. Anything you want to do with this, you can probably do with it. And as you can see, that is also being ingredient very nicely. That is how it works. You can work along with textures as well. Maybe you have a texture image, a background of a design, anything at all, and you want to use that as your background image. It will definitely work perfectly fine for you. As you can see, that is my image I just added so far, and it is working perfectly fine on the panel. Alright, so that is how it works. But at the same time, you can choose a solid color, and then you can fill that with a solid, and also you can work along with the radius of the shape size. So I can choose a radius of 25, and then I can add the radius, and you can see that automatically it will just shape the corners of my panel for me, and that is very interesting. The more you increase the shapes, the more you get more radius. Yes, the more you get the curveness of the panel, and that is also another cool feature concerning this beautiful software we have created. You can create a rectangle also from here, which allows you to do the same settings from this section. Alright, so that is how the panel also works. Now you can create an image for your empty project, and that is this. So you can right click and change any image your heart desires, so that it will just navigate to whatever image you will be choosing. And that is another feature which is very interesting, and is very fantastic. You can click here to choose an image file, then you just add your image file your heart desires, and that is going to be reflecting on your image for you, which you can use to work along with any image your heart desires. You can click on this guy here, and that one will also create an image for you. So that is how it works. But the most amazing stuff is you can add a barcode to your project. You can definitely add a barcode to your project, and this barcode you can enter your barcode digit. So Iksoft original, and I can save that, and automatically this barcode, anytime you scan this barcode, it will show Iksoft original on your barcode scanner, which we will be tackling very soon. So that is how this software works, and you can work along with a lot of stuff. You can go to grade, and then you can add a grade on, and you can add a grade off, which we will be working on later on. So with no further ado, let's create a new project, and let's work with a template, one of the templates, which it is very interesting. Let's work with this template. Now you can see that it gives you an empty template. So I will then first create my scanner bar, and I will just say this is Iksoft original. Good, and I will set it to Iksoft original, then I add it up here. So I can then add a text, and on this text I can just edit the text by saying that's company name here, right? Good. So on this company name here, I can then choose the font size my heart desires. So I can just go to the fonts, choose bold, and then choose maybe 28, and that will work perfectly fine for me, as you can see from here. So that is how it works. I can then work along with the font size and all the rest. So let me choose 24 for now. You can see that it is working perfectly fine. I can then choose bold. bold for the fonts, I can choose Arial. You see, so whatever you can do with the other softwares, you can probably do with this amazing software Iksoft developers have just created so far. So let's set the color to this so that it will be corresponding to this background. Yes, so that is how it looks like. So you can just add it up here, you can just bring your design here, you can just choose the color, whatever color your heart desires, that is going to be working perfectly fine for you. And it is very, very fantastic. As you can see from this section, it's very, very fantastic, beautiful. So add another text here. Then on this text color, I will just choose this and I will change the text of this to be so let's say slogan here, right? And I think I am good to go. Good. So slogan here, and that is going to work perfectly fine. So the slogan is also here. So let's put all these, let's arrange all these for it to be very, very aggressive, very, very arrangeable. And let's add a logo, which is our company logo. So whatever company you are owning, or let's say whatever company you are running, you can add an image which indicates a logo for your company. So I will just choose an image for my company, which I would like to go to my I think I have some images from my tutorial series I always do. So that will be my logo here. That is Iksoft developers, which is Iksoft group of companies. Sorry for that. So that is how, probably that is how it works. So this is my company. I will add my company logo here, and it is working perfectly fine. So that is how, probably that is how it works. So quickly I will add another label, and this label I will say that let's edit this label and let's say let's call this Facebook, right? So you can add your Facebook page here. So and it is going to work perfectly fine, fantastic for you. So I'll just add my Facebook guy here, and I will choose a color of, let's say, white for now, and that is very, very, very beautiful, as you can see from here. So I will add another text, and on this text I will just edit the text, and then I will say this is YouTube, right? So my YouTube channel, right? So you can just add your YouTube channel name, and that will also work perfectly fine for you. And they all work perfectly fine, they all work beautiful, they all work beautiful. So let's add another text, last but not the least, and bear in mind that you can put it to the right side or any side you wish to do so. Let's say this is maybe Twitter, I think Twitter account. So let's say Twitter account, good, and you can add that one here, and it is going to work perfectly fine for you. Don't forget to always work along with the color so that you get everything done. Now let's add an image, and on this image I will quickly browse for my Facebook icon. So this is my Facebook icon guy here, which I will just add in a couple of minutes upwards coming. Oh, sorry, I think I did a mistake here. I think I added the background image to this label. So let's delete this and let's click on this. Let's choose the image for that, which is our Facebook. We will be dealing with that later on. Okay, so this is my Facebook guy here, and I can add this guy here, right? So let me add one text more, and then let's say I will align this to the left side of it, and I will edit the text to be Twitter, right? Twitter account. Good. So I'll just add this Twitter account, then I change the color to white as well. So let's add another image. Then on this image, let's choose our YouTube. I think we have YouTube here, and it is very, very fantastic. Okay, so this is how it also looks like. You just position your icons. You see, I created this icon for a particular lesson that I was doing. It was not purposely for this tutorial. That is the reason why you can see that it's being pixelated. But don't worry, you can add a high graphics images to your project, and that is going to work perfectly fine. So I'll just add mine Twitter, yes, my Twitter icon, and that would also work. Okay, so this is our Twitter icon, so I can then add this Twitter icon here, and I believe I'm good to go. But hey, my contact is not part of this, so I'm going to add the my contact to this project. So I'll just click on this text here, and then I'll add the text here, or you can just delete it and right click and then create a text and bring the text here, and go to the text, paste your text, and then add it, and then let's set the font size to, let's say, 12, and it's going to be fantastic, as you can see from here. So this is my contact. I can add my contact here or beneath here, and then I can set the color of the text to white, and that is going to do the magic for me. So this is my final project I have done so far. So what I need to do is I will just come here. You can just come to File, Save As, and any of these formats is going to work. But I'll just click on this guy here, and I will just export it, so it navigates me to where I would like to export this project. So I will say that this is example. So let's say this is example project 1, right? And I can choose the format between BMP and then PNG and JPG, right? So we will be adding a lot of formats to this particular project in our upcoming upgraded versions. So just save the project, and automatically it will tell you that saved to your directories which you saved your project to, and also it will just reopen it for you as soon as you click on OK. So this is my design I just did so far. Good. Now this design I would like to print it out, right? So I can then go to this print guy, and on this print guy I can click on add button, and it will add my design I did. So I can duplicate it multiple times, which is 9 times. Then I can click on print, and it will print through my printer for me. That is awesome, right guys? So you can also export your design, your arrangement, whatever you have done. So you can see that this is our previous project. So let's say this is 2, right? So just save it, and automatically it will also tell you that you have saved it to this section, and after you have clicked on OK, it will just open up for you. Now this is what you have done so far. You can just work on that. Now let's see if this barcode is working perfectly fine on our design. So I will just navigate myself to where I saved my images, and this is the image. So I'll just load the image. I'm going to launch my clone phone on my desktop for you to see whatever I'm doing, and let's scan and see if we will get the Iksoft original name we added to this barcode. Okay, so I have my A-Power app here, which I used to launch my desktop. I used to launch my phone on my desktop. So I will quickly launch my barcode scanner, right? So that is my barcode scanner and it is loading. So I will just scan this image and we will see if it will tell us the actual yes. So I am just as you can see, it just pops up Iksoft original, right? So let's do the scan again. I think maybe I frustrated myself. Let's do the scan again. Oh, come on, the scanner is very smart. So let's do the scan again. As you can see, it just tells me that Iksoft original. So this barcode is really working perfectly, and it is very interesting. I can copy this and I can work with it anytime, anywhere at all. So guys, this is how the software looks like, and it is very fantastic. It doesn't come along with any expertise in graphic designing. You don't need any additional educational level for you to know how to do this. It doesn't come along with anything. All you need to do is just get the software, and then you have just started and you are good to go. You can go to the grade, add grades on, turn off grades, and they will be all working perfectly fine. It depends on whatever you want to do, and this is very interesting. My name still remains Iksoft Original, the CEO of Iksoft Developers. Yes, if you are interested in this software, don't forget to hit us up on the number added to the design we just did. Just call us, or you can WhatsApp us on the same number, or you can send us any message through any social media you are watching this particular video. If you want to invest in this such project, just hit us up and you will get in touch with us, and we get to know what we will tackle next. Until we meet again, Iksoft Original is out.